Well, we got kind of a rainy day today, looks like, but we only got a couple miles to the lock, and then another 2 miles, and then we're in Columbus, Alabama. Last night was a little bit rough, trying to sleep just because I was at an old boat launch here in Waverly, Alabama, and I had some cars pull up about midnight and 1, and so I pushed off, went out and got out here in the harbor and just kind of anchored. I just trying to watch out for myself, but anyway, it's really a nice warm spring rain. I really kind of like that part of it. 70 degrees out, it's one of those real nice spring warm rains in northern Michigan where you can smell all the fragrances of nature and everything that's kind of out there, the water, and actually smell the rain and all of that. So it's really kind of that real spiritual spring rain. I kind of like that part. It's really nice. So the engine took a shit here the other day, so I fixed that again, took the carburetor off, readjusted the float and stuff, so we're back running again so far. It looks like it's going to blow over. I see some blue sky up there, so I think it's going to blow over today. One thing that's kind of nice down here is the storm systems. They kind of move right on through. Where Michigan, they do more of a swirl, where you got a couple days of this crap. But with this, it just kind of blows right on through, and you're done. But it did rain a little bit last night, and stuff, but the door's leaking a little bit and the new window leaks a little bit, but that's par for the course. It's a boat, whatever, par for the course. So alright, we're gonna kick up the throttle here a little bit, and now that it's clearing up so I can see, but it's clearing up a little bit and stuff. So, and I think that's the lock down there, the light, so we're gonna kick it up and get down here and pop through this lock. Now, like I said, that's a beautiful boat there. That's about $1.2 million, that boat. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous boat. Beautiful. Just gorgeous. Someday. Well, sorry about that. I had the batteries went dead again. This thing, it's cold weather. As you can see, the shanty boat's sitting here. The lock's right over here. And I wasn't really supposed to stay there last night, but I did. Said no to overnight docking, but what I think is in the summer months when it's really busy, I understand, but this time of year there's not much going on. Winds have changed. Winds have finally jumped into the north, and I was showing you the thing, this barge and everything, and this is a snag tender. It's for getting snags out of the river back in the day when they needed to get these snags and stuff out of it. Well, they still do, but they do it a little different now. It's all done in hydraulic and stuff. But anyway, this was and the pilot house is sitting up there, which is kind of cool. As I said, it's a real cold morning compared to yesterday. Yesterday it was 70 degrees. It's only like 50 today, maybe even 45. But anyway, here's just a little pamphlet that shows it, and it's called a snag boat for snagging the deadheads and the stuff that fall down in. But we'll go back here and get another quick little shot of the paddle wheel, and of course, you got the rooms and stuff up here for all the people to stay and that work on it and stuff. I don't know, I guess I heard at one time it was like 30 days on, 30 days off type of thing. You worked for 30 days or whatever, but here it is, the paddle wheel, and a couple rudders on the back of the paddle wheel, and then you've got 4 sets of rudders underneath for steering the boat. But what I find really cool is these old southern antebellum style plantation homes, and this one here is by far no exception. This is really, really cool. I mean, when you think back 100 years ago or better, it had to be, really incredible. I mean, when the Civil War and stuff, it just had to be a really unbelievable time, at that point in our histoy. the fighting and the stuff, and then the burning of some of these plantations and stuff that took place, and just, you know, the stories and stuff, the true down-to-earth stories, not the Hollywood version bullshit, but the actual true stories. But you can almost see Scarlett O'Hara coming out on the terrace out there, fully dressed, you know, and looking out over the plantation. I don't know, it's just really really cool stuff. But we're going to try and lock through and get moving down. But I thought I'd give you a little footage of this. It's a little boring, but you know, it's all part of the stuff. I'd love to, on my way back up to Michigan, I'd love to stop at a lot of these battlefields, and a lot of this stuff here, Civil War history stuff, would be really cool to check out and kind of look into and stuff. It'd be without a doubt. I love history. I find history that's to be very fascinating. But anyway, this was a snag boat. There's the boom on the front. All done by winching and stuff. But as you can see, the sun's starting to pop up. There's the back part of the house, and you can see it's got a little cubicle, or I forget what they call it. Not really a dormer, but up on top there. Probably at one time more of a sentry lookout type of thing, used for looking for troops and stuff. So anyway, I think we're going to try and get working through the locks here, and at least we've got that north wind now pushing us and kicking us in the back, and actually pushing us down the river, so that's going to help on fuel. So anyway, we're going to get down here and try and get things squared away and get going. Peace out. Well, we're in Mobile, Alabama. We got about 7 miles south here, and then we're hit the marina. Basically, we're in the Gulf, but you know, the bay will open up here and whatnot. But you know, of course, the big ships and stuff. The major shipping port here in Mobile. And here's one of the boats. This one must be Virgin. I'm not sure. Overseas, maybe. Why I say that is because these little pods up here on the top that they use for life rafts, and they just get inside and boom, and down they go. If, you know, emergency or whatever. And you see them a lot on the foreign ships and whatnot. But as you can see, a lot of ships. And these are container ships here. Just got the devices up top here to take the containers off and whatnot. So anyway, we're one of the guys up there checking out, I'm sure, the shanty boat. So anyway, we did run out of fuel, but we ended up, guy gave us a few gallons of fuel, so I think we're all right to get down to the Dog River, which is where all the marinas are at. So we're going to try and work our way down here. Like I said, very busy and kind of a mess down here, but we're going to continue on.